He said he was gonna roll.
Welcome everyone to another of European podcasts. We'll start with introductions as per usual. Let's go top down. I think the factory is starting today.
Hi, I'm Elisa Factory.
Where's Iskor?
Mizuki, the factory.
Surlag from Enemy.
One upper from Harmony.
Sunrunner from Hydon.
Jacqueline from KHAOS.
Sarah from KHAOS.
Wiggles from Leviathan.
Tere from Leviathan.
Idan from Oldskool.
Oldskool.
Xenocrat, ShadowElite.
None. Just, from Sauron. Dead Sauron.
Octobeast. I'm looking for a guild. Somebody invite me.
Venari Matis.
Venari.
Oh man!
VOS.
Alright guys, so Octo, you're expecting something to happen today, right?
Maybe we should let Nin, the remaining member of Sovereign, talk.
Yeah, we expected definitely Ink, and I mean, I have to say I'm disappointed as fuck because, like Wayne, I'm disappointed about you. You just promised that you would come and you just betrayed us. And
Don't worry, I'm also disappointed in Wayne. It's
Did we
it happens.
Did we 100% say that we are coming?
Oh yeah, he did. Like after last Saturday, I got a message and he said like you get Ink next week 100%. And
well, if you
now you got it. You did it like without fighting us. You destroyed us. We just disbanded. So yeah.
One more.
Are you looking for a new guild?
Yeah, I can't yet because I'm still stuck in Valencia, but
Okay.
I'm pretty sure I get freed next week. So
Yeah, just give us a call then.
I don't know. Like, first of all, what's up with all this disappointment? Like, you sound like my father or something. But we never, like, I always said if we didn't manage to find any guild, we wouldn't have come.
yeah, well, I'm sad.
I would have loved. I would have loved.
I don't know like why Venari went to Serendia. Just I don't know.
Well, we don't do politics.
Oh god, it's carrying over.
Wow, this is really
It's
serious.
infecting
Is
Venari.
it contagious?
Well, come to Serendia and see for yourself.
Looking for a guild, and then I might.
Well, join us.
We have 46 witches and wizards. Do you want to be 47?
I mean, it just completes the 47.
So wait, Sovereign has like 2 more weeks to go before they beat the longest castle holding, right?
One more.
I think it's one more.
Yeah,
next
but
week if we.
They will be tied, no?
Addicted
they are
got
tied
taken
now.
out. Addicted got taken out on the 10th week. I'm
So
pretty sure.
if they get it next week, they win.
Yeah,
they
yeah,
win
exactly.
the record. If they lose, it remains 9 weeks.
Go on then, he didn't make a new guild.
Well, maybe we'll see. But yeah, I do want to like somewhat apologize because I don't think it's my fault we didn't come Valencia, but I would have loved to, and sorry it didn't happen.
I'm kind of curious if like Sovereign members even considered actually like, I don't know, try and encore on the siege because you don't get contested on your main guild and pretty much have a safe way to transfer all your members.
I don't know. We never thought about that yet.
Surely they would get contested though, even by like just some shitty sniper guild, because you have to switch guilds 2 hours before. So someone could just pop up and build in the last second and ninja Valencia.
You mean Jules building squad?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Or old school. I think they built really late today as well.
Yes.
I don't want to talk about it.
All right, so let's move on to actual sieges, I guess. Surprisingly, Calpheon ended the first today. It was a 1v1 fight between ShadowElite and Oldskool. Xenocrat, you want to start this one?
Yeah, I can. We knew Oldskool were coming because we followed the swarm of Sovereign people gravitating towards Mancha Forest today. I don't know what happened with Oldschool's base, but if they start placing any later, yeah, it'll be like next week they're placing for. You guys you should watch Blade Books if you want to get some tips on sending workers to siege forts. But yeah, I think you guys had a pretty hard time at the start.
Did you hire Sovereign to scout for you?
No, completely not. No. No, they told me though that they were gonna start trying to grief you.
They were like, Oldschool's fort is here, and you were like, where here? Come show you. Like it's right here on this spot. Like, you can just know it's right here.
Oh no, well we scouted you without them, but yeah, they were griefing you. That was pretty shitty. We complained about enemy doing it to us all last week, but it seems to be the way of things, which is fair enough. I think they felt a bit annoyed that apparently you promised them a fight this week and then you bailed, but yeah. So yeah, we had your base. I mean, you guys are strong. We were expecting the numbers between us to be roughly equal today. So, probably not going to go in our favor. So we tried to do a sort of a base swap on W, which we did. I think we took out your gate and then died. And then we did some open roll PvP between your fort and our castle. Like a lot of the initial engagements were sort of semi-equal. We were probably losing a little bit each time, getting pushed gradually back towards the castle. I think after, 35 minutes, they came to our castle gate? Yeah.
Yeah.
And we were trying something new today with the way we would do a castle defense. It completely didn't work. As you could have probably seen, the first time we hit our gates, there was a bit of chaos. But we switched back to like our old style of commanding, and it was just like a pretty standard castle siege. Calpheon, has got it's pretty full of holes, so it's a bit of a nightmare to defend. We lost the outer gate after maybe another 20 minutes. The inner gate was easier to defend. Another 20 minutes later, and beyond, we're defending the tent. You did some good pushes up the stairs, which was difficult. I think you were trying to split your forces quite heavily with the other castle approach. So we would, clear you on the stairs and then, push out and defend the outer gate. But there was a lot of good engages. And, just when respawn timers came into play, I think when you eventually did the final push in our tent, we had about 90 seconds. We did one respawn, but the second respawn, and you guys took it. It was a good fight. You guys are, strong again. We're once again impressed. And I would say you definitely deserve the castle.
It was definitely an interesting fight today. At the start, I mean, we saw you were stacked on our base, so we were prepared, I guess. But you did a lot of damage to our base, and for the first half hour or 20 to 30 minutes, we actually made very slow progress towards your castle. We didn't even see your castle gate for the first 20-30 minutes, because we couldn't. So I guess at that point it was a bit how do I say it? I guess I was a bit afraid, like, are we actually going to be making something happen today? But things changed definitely after the half-hour mark, when cooldowns or that timer started to kick in.
Yeah, but I'm sorry to interrupt you, Ox. People are PMing me like, "Where's Assault?" Wayne, nobody likes your dumb stream. Stop grinding fucking, golems. Nobody cares about that shit. Sorry, you can carry on, Alex.
Follow me, by the way.
I saw someone type it earlier as well. Since you just mentioned it as well, I'm curious. Like, what is the new thing that you tried to do today? Well, if you want to elaborate on it, of course.
No.
Okay. Okay, fair enough.
The way we were thinking was like when we're doing like large scale engages, like it's beneficial to have the majority of your force under one commander. Like when you're engaging, you're doing a couple of maximum 2 or 3 sort of PA waves when you've got large amounts of people, and when you're attacking, that's the best way. You want the maximum like weight behind your force to sort of steamroll through the enemy's force. But we're sort of thinking when it comes to defending a castle, especially when it comes to maybe like a more stream of people attacking your castle, we'd put a lot more of the coordination down to the party level. Each parties could individually coordinate their PAs defending the gate, which maybe sounds good on paper, but really didn't work out because not everybody likes the command. If every single party had somebody that could read what was going on equally well and coordinate it equally well, then yeah, it would work. But in reality, it doesn't work that way. So we took everybody back up and did the normal, like a larger scale coordination.
Okay. Yeah. Question to enemy, I guess. Did you place in Calpheon earlier the week?
Hello? No, I don't think so.
Okay. Just curious because we scouted the fort earlier this week and we were having thoughts, I guess, that it could it be you. But the fort disappeared, I think, yesterday.
Was it at our spot?
No.
Then it's not us. We only
So-
managed to build at one location.
By now, people are probably wondering, like, why did Oldskool go to Calpheon today, and like, what was behind that decision? If you guys want to go on about that
Sure.
a bit.
Yeah, sure. It was the only region this week where we wouldn't get butt fucked. That's the TLDR version. Is there interest in hearing a bit more, or that's enough?
Oh yeah.
I mean, if
way
you
more,
want to
way more.
elaborate.
We want a free castle and ShadowElite is shit.
Well, I mean, we
Wayne, what the fuck? Just gather us together and we don't drop shards like your golems.
Ox, go ahead.
we definitely had plans this week. I guess it's I don't have to beat around the bush. We definitely had plans to liberate the top 2 in 2 weeks in a row, but plans change, or rather situations change, and it was just not an option this week to go there anymore. So Valencia was off the table. Madaya, we scouted a bunch of guilds there, and we're not interested, I guess, into the deals that were options to us. Let me put it that way. So the options that we had, we were not interested in those, and we thought it would end up a clusterfuck. We thought in Calpheon we expected enemy there, at least until yesterday. So we thought it would be some interesting dynamic with probably us and ShadowElite naturally teaming up against enemy. We didn't have any.
It would have been a coincidence if that happened.
I mean, we didn't have any deal or anything, but I guess that's what would have happened naturally. Which would have been an interesting fight, especially if they would be able to build on that cancer spot. Followed by a 1v1 in the castle against a guild that we expected is slightly weaker than us, but has the castle advantage. So yeah, we thought Calpheon was a decent option.
Wayne, is it true that during the week on your podcast, you called out Kanye for being a trash tamer, took him to the battlefield, and then got wrecked 5-0, 1v1s, and then called him trash?
I mean, he plays tamer. He should just be ashamed of himself.
I mean, that sounded like an excuse.
Yeah, I mean, you just got your Tet Ogre. Maybe when you get Pen Ogre, you can beat somebody 1v1.
So, Hidden, did you make a promise to Nin?
I don't think I did. And if I did, I made clear that we wouldn't have come along.
Italian promises.
Yeah, exactly. Italian promises. Seriously, like I'm so disappointed, Wayne. You never can make that good again. Maybe you could make it good if you just put now your Tet Ogre in the marketplace.
Would you be able to afford it?
Well, of course.
Are you asking Sovereign?
Seriously, what was that question?
Did you find a way to move your your second account money to your main account money?
Where there's a will, there's a way.
That's what the Blade Bouquet says.
Question to Hidden.
Hello.
About your promises. You said on Discord that you're going to, if Spicy comes for a castle, you will fight them only with enough numbers to match their numbers. Are you going to go with their promise?
I also say don't quote me on that.
Well, I didn't see that. So
you should look twice.
Maybe include it in the post.
All right, so since we're on a hidden role, hidden, do you expect to actually sit on a castle this time around, or will you call out people again?
Never. as long as enemy is not disbanded, we will never sit on a castle. They hate the shit out of us. And I'm sure they don't want this. They would rather have us lose the castle than get good fights against good guilds. So I'm looking forward to fight enemy next week.
But the question
no one sits on Calpheon Castle, to be honest, if other guilds don't want to.
Who do you hate more, Oldskool or Calpheon Castle? That's the question.
That's a good one. I mean, Calpheon, yeah, it's pretty aids to defend. Maybe 1v1 is not too bad. I think 1v1 we never had really bad experiences. Maybe a bit frustrating, but never really bad. But yeah, even if it gets to a 2v1, it's pretty much over. Yeah, pretty shitty. I think you hate us more.
All right.
We'll see next week.
I think numbers weren't mentioned yet.
69, and I'm not even kidding.
Zina?
Oh yeah, we were 75.
Don't you mean 400?
420, sorry, yeah.
Yeah, thanks.
Okay, so, how many people do you have playing Wizard only for Siege?
69, what was the question?
I know you have some people that play Wizard only for Siege.
That's not true. We have a couple of people who play witches for Siege. All our wizards are proper wizards. And I think it's just 2.
Same thing. Okay, just
Marcus and Gallego.
Yeah, you had a shitload of wizard and witches today. It was
they teleport. It's one of their abilities. When they teleport, it might look, if you turn your head at the same speed they teleport, it might look there's 2 of them, but it's actually just the one wizard. It's one of their spells.
I mean, if they move more than 24 frames, I mean, the human eye cannot see higher than 24 frames.
Sometimes when there's lag and they double teleport, it looks like there's 3 of them.
Yeah, that was a feeling. You guys had solid chances today. I think the gap is closing between us and number 4. So yeah, good job for today.
Yeah, have you thought of trying out pen roulette on your stream? People would love that. Think of the viewers. So many people would watch you and subscribe and stuff if you did a pen roulette every week.
Yeah, it's not like
shut the fuck up, Swiper. Can you just fucking skip this shit? Honestly.
Here we go. Here we go. Hurry up and get to Matthias.
I was waiting for you, 1UP.
The fuck is this
Hurry
shit?
up, Swiper. Hurry up.
We are talking about the big leagues here, not like Potato Field Advanced 2.0. You're gonna have your turn.
Don't upset Wayne. He will not host you anymore. 1UP.
Was anybody even on Medaya today?
All right, so any Calpheon related questions left, guys?
None.
Okay, so
Will you drive the wagon?
Let's move on to Balenos then, because Balenos ended right after Calpheon, as far as I know. Vigils, you want to take this one first?
Yeah, sure. The amount of Game of Thrones shit and backstabbing and politics and shit that goes on in Balenos is unbelievable. We went there
Backstabbing?
Not you. Chill out, man. Everybody chill the fuck out. This is what I mean. It's like Game of Thrones shit. I know no one cares that much about Potato Fields, but basically we went there because we wanted to have we didn't think our attendance would be particularly high, and we didn't think we would outmatch the people at Balenos that much. So we went there. We were not going to talk to any other guilds, and then we saw there were 4 guilds, so we were like, well, that's obviously going to be the Triplets of Love. So we thought, oh, we'll have a chat with them and see what the plans are. KHAOS and Death Factory had made a deal. So we messaged Ragnarok and said, who are you going for? What do you want to do? And they were going to go for Death Factory, but apparently Leviathan triggered the fuck out of Death Factory by spawning into their base and wiping out their entire base at start and nearly killing them. Well, getting them down to like half.
That's rude. Guys,
Yeah.
For the future, like anybody who does that in the future, that's like the most BM thing you can do in a siege, is to attack someone in the beginning. Like,
well,
don't
if you
do it.
spawn
Sorry,
in our
hostile.
base, don't you expect to get focused if you spawn in our base? Don't
What?
you think?
Yeah. Oh no, we knew you were coming for us anyway.
No, we weren't going for you. We were going for Ragnarok, actually.
Okay, yeah, we knew that. Anyway, we thought that Ragnarok would be going for Death Factory, but we spawned in. It turned out to be Death Factory, and all this shit appeared. And then we went to KHAOS's base and cleared out their base and got their base down to like 40% or 50% or some shit. And then after that, Ragnarok, I think, realized that I don't know what they realized, that they probably can't do anything against us 1v1. So then all three of them ganged up on us. And then it went on for an hour, us just rotating around, killing them as they pushed in until spawn timers got up a bit too high and we couldn't really hold them anymore. Basically, we got the harmony treatment, as Ragnarok phrased it earlier.
Probably Ragnarok realized you didn't do what you were saying you were gonna do.
Dude, we didn't know your base was there.
You said you were gonna go focus chaos, and you appear in our base. So of course, if you don't do that, people will attack you.
We don't know bases are. The best thing I can suggest to you guys is maybe use a thing called scouts in the future to check to see.
Fucking saltiest
motherfuckers. To be honest, we were just going for you guys, but you decided to go to our base, so we went back. I mean, nobody else gonna attack you until you started with your shit. So yeah.
You're saying like we are allied against you, but you fucked up it in the first place.
No, it's fine. Like I don't understand. We didn't know where your base was, so we spawned in there. And I mean, this is fucking potato fields. It's potato fields.
Venari or some other guild that was there to ask where the Death Factory owner of the territory was.
Oh, we didn't know from last week, right? I see what you mean, because you were the owner, so your base was in the same position as last week.
Yeah,
we genuinely didn't know that, right? I get that. No, we genuinely had no idea.
You could ask me.
I'm not gonna say, hey guys, where's your base at, by the way?
So you go to a region and you do not even do any research. Wow. Okay.
Didn't seem like we needed it against your guilds, if I'm honest. The only reason we lost.
Manchas.
Looks like
Correct.
I don't get it.
Well,
I think
interesting how the
How
side
can you be so
change,
mean
right?
to me?
Oh no! Don't
I'm
pull
such
that
a nice
card now.
person, and now you're being mean to me.
Oh yeah, no.
Oh no!
I'm gonna start crying now.
Good. Look, man, stream and I'll host you or something like that. I can fix this.
Fuck that shit. I don't want that.
Try harder, please.
Streaming. Oh my, please.
I think Leviathan thought that they could destroy us seconds, but
No. That wasn't the plan. Like, I mean,
I don't get that you didn't research where our base.
We knew there was a base there. That's all we knew. We knew there was a base there because we tried to place where you guys were initially, and we were like, "Oh, there's a base there. Let's spawn into that base." So we were like, "Ah, let's go." I more want to hear about how you guys lost to Ragnarok 2v1. That's what I want to fucking hear. I have no idea how you guys fucking.
It was 1v1.
Yeah, it was 1v1. We lost because we were weaker than Ragnarok.
But KHAOS told me that they were smacking on Ragnarok's wall whilst you guys died, so it wasn't a 1v1.
I have a question. How do you beat Ragnarok 2 weeks in a row, 2v1, then lose the third week, 2v1?
We got weaker.
Okay.
We have less attendance, obviously.
Question for Wiggles. Were all 3 of them built in a line across the mountains again for the 3rd week in a row?
Yes, they were.
Oh, what a surprise!
See, if we did the research and came to you guys, we would have known more of this shit. We just turned up and hit shit and hoped for the best.
Well, that's why you lost now. But
We were too blessed.
Not
to
like
the
you didn't
research,
win.
but you still lost.
BM. It's fine. We'll come back another time and
These
fuck you
girls
guys.
are fucking
savage.
well, to be honestly, you guys are getting stronger though.
Yeah, we didn't actually realize we were that much stronger. Like, we genuinely didn't know. Like, we thought you guys were kind of similar levels to us somewhat. We thought, oh, okay, they'll be somewhat strong, but I don't know, man. Guess I was mistaken.
Maybe a few months ago, but yeah.
Feel free to take back the salt you dropped, no?
Sorry, what?
I know it's unfair, 3 versus 1 guilds, but it's politics after all.
Politics rule in Balenos. Well, most territories, but
But
Balenos
it's-
specifically.
well, every region.
Very worse, very
Everywhere.
badly in Balenos.
Everywhere.
Yeah, exactly. Like the amount of feelings that were hurt in such a little time in Valenos,
Yeah.
it was fucking insane. It was
The
like
thing with
all
Balenos-
this.
It's
thing with
not about
Balenos is-
feelings. I mean, you say you're gonna focus chaos, you spawn in our base. It's
We
not
didn't
about
know you were
feelings.
there.
It's
Yeah,
about
sure,
you're
I
just
don't believe-
retarded not to ask where the owner is. It's simple as that.
No,
Anyway, I want to hear how you guys like to Ragnarok, please.
you will, don't worry.
But yeah, basically they all ganged up on us 3v1, then we died. There you go. That's our part.
Streamer guild, okay.
You should
Yeah,
again.
boy. We need
You
more
should-
fanboys. That's what we
You
need.
should
more
come
fucking
again
fanboys.
and leave some more salt because they need some more to
Yeah,
make cooking.
salt's fun, man. It's all
Yeah,
fucking fun.
it is. I can do.
My alchemy.
All right, go on.
Ragnarok.
Death
I'm pretty
Factory?
sure I'm lagging, guys.
Oh, rip. Oh, no. Yeah, you are. Your stream's fucking dying. Yo.
Again.
Right, we can all be friendly again now that the stream's over. Good game tonight, guys. It was really fun.
No, it's alright now, so you
Well
just
played,
carry on,
guys.
guys.
Nice
Yeah,
try.
it should be up again.
Everything went according to plan in Balenos.
At least you tried, Leviathan.
Thanks, guys.
Leviathan.
Can we already talk about how
just say
Balenos is
Leviathan.
gonna look next?
Leviathan.
My English is bad.
Leviathan.
Sorry, guys.
Leviathan.
I'm a taco, man. I don't know English.
Taco, burrito.
Can I hear your part now? Like, I really want to know what happened after
The
we died.
stream is dead.
No, it's back.
No,
it's
it's
back.
stream
Oh, it's
should
back,
be
okay.
up.
Chill, man.
shit.
Chill.
Do you want to hear my outside?
Chill, man. Chill.
Well, KHAOS and I and we did a deal. It was supposed to be 2 versus 2, but Leviathan attacked us. It was a shock for me. But well, we were in Belia eating tacos, and when our office said Leviathan was attacking us, we have to run very fast. I couldn't even eat my tacos. It was
You're cutting out a little bit.
It's very laggy.
Something about tacos.
He's just eating tacos.
Something about tacos. And
It was like
Spanish.
we're in Velia eating tacos, and then all of a sudden, we're running back to our base. Tacos.
And no wonder they lost if they were just eating tacos.
like
Yeah.
the Malacas.
What?
Well,
Tacos is nice.
They were kinda salty because of Wiggles over here, but well,
The tacos were salted.
yeah.
From me.
Too much salt on Balenos. Yeah.
Ragnar attacked Leviathan while we were trying to defend against Leviathan. Then we repaired with base while Ragnar and KHAOS were attacking Leviathan. And we thought, well, shit, going to attack Leviathan because it's boring to stay there doing nothing. I know it's very unfair, but it's politics after. We go to siege to fight, not to see an hour of guilds fighting. Sorry.
Is it just me or you're cutting out really bad?
I think he's just like not holding the button.
That's the Spanish accent. Don't be so
Yeah.
racist.
This Viper knows something
Oops,
about not
sorry.
holding the
Tacos.
button.
Well, it's my accent. I don't speak English today, so well.
It's good, man. It's good.
Yeah.
I can understand you perfectly.
It's like tacos,
Thank you, sir.
repairing base, attacking us.
Attacking you?
Wow, we good.
Still,
What happened
At
next?
least you tried on Balenos, man. I mean, if you have to come back to Balenos, at least you tried.
We'll
Have
come
you
back, it'll be
guys
fine.
have you guys thought of like not swapping castles every week or every 2 weeks and just getting 2 nodes fear free to get more money and
Or
going
even-
somewhere else?
Like even if all 3 of you went to an unclaimed tier 2 and like rotated them every week, you'd have more money than rotating Balenos between 3 of you.
Yeah.
To be fair, I'm assuming it's not for the money.
There's word behind Balenos.
We actually lost it and we didn't rotate it, no?
Yeah.
To be fair,
more salty people.
no, you get exposure if you have a region. Like it's not all about the money. And if a guild is trying to grow,
oh, I get the exposure.
Venari, Venari, do you want to trade Balenos?
Sure.
We don't do politics, mate.
We'll flip.
Shit, my bad. Sorry, yeah.
we can coin flip. We can coin flip the first week.
Mattis, you're not in anime anymore. It sounds like.
Oh fuck! Sorry, I forgot.
You can do politics now.
Yeah, let's go, guys. Let's go. Valencia next week.
He's traumatized for life. It's gonna take him a while.
The numb flashbacks.
So after we died,
tacos.
Taco.
Oh my god! I just want to know what happened.
Dude, they teleported in our base and they killed us. What's hard to
Oh, that's what they did. They TP'd into your base.
Yes.
No, how? Because they TP'd outside the front of our
Well,
base.
I don't know if you remember it, but you made a hole in our base.
Oh, did we? Oh, sweet.
Yeah, you did.
Oh, we're good, man. That was quick. Fuck me.
You tried. You are a nice guild. You did a hole in our base.
You didn't repair your base. In all that time you were attacking us, you didn't think, shit, maybe we should plug that hole.
I thought we were eating tacos, man. We can repair it where we're eating. I mean, you just can't.
And where were KHAOS in all of this?
Ask them.
KHAOS?
You just did.
Well, we didn't know Dave was being attacked. Something happened with the comps, and then we were waiting to attack Ragnarok, and we just okay, shit, freaking Dave is gonna down, and I'm like, whoa, okay. So we decided to start attacking Ragnarok, and we downed 4 walls, and then Ragnarok woke up and came and started attacking us and got us out of their base, and and then we basically had to go back to our base, and they came and then they just destroyed us.
Moo.
So which guild did go down first? The factory or KHAOS?
The factory went down first.
Oh, okay.
If you don't count Leviathan.
Nah, that's just shit.
No, I was asking about this.
Ragnarok did a sneaky teleport to in our base. We didn't defend it. It was nearly impossible to defend it against all that Ragnarok assistance.
But they didn't teleport. They teleported outside the front of our base. Like they just ran in and killed them. Like they can't summon
you
twice.
Have too much salt, mate.
Not at all.
You have to relax. You have to relax.
They didn't teleport your base.
Well,
you're gonna like more. You're gonna like more.
Wiggles, chill, man. No one teleported to your base. I mean, you're a tier 1 guild.
Oh man, that cut deep. Fuck me.
Don't worry, man.
I've never known such arrogance. Like even like Sovereign aren't this arrogant.
No, but Sovereign are a good guild, so they.
That's a fair point. That's a fair point.
Why actually did Leviathan go? I think you spent 1 week on tier 3s and then you went back to tier 2s. Was there a reason for that?
You're there and you scare us. No, we didn't go. We didn't do tier 3s this week because we didn't fancy getting pounded by Oldskool, Enemy, Millennium. You know, all the big guilds.
They can only go to 2 though. There's quite a lot of them.
But there were a lot of guilds around those ones. And after you miss the ones on Sunday, all of a sudden the chance of those guilds is very high.
I'm not sure why they honestly made so many tier 3s on Sundays. It's like so dumb.
So we can snipe.
Yeah, I think it is. So you have 1 free node a week.
Venari confirmed. Ooh, Seth. Or Osef.
Yep. Yeah, we are Venari.
Mattis.
Oh!
For fuck's sake.
Alright, so numbers, guys?
We were around 45, around maybe more, maybe less.
We were 68.
We were
1 short.
57.
Yeah.
Or 58, I'm not sure.
What were Ragnarok's numbers?
180. So something around that.
No idea.
They have fantastic.
There were times that Ragnarok actually pulled 180. But that's a long time ago. When there were 3 Ragnaroks still.
Doesn't Ragnarok have like English-speaking people to come to podcast, or what's the deal?
Yeah, they don't.
They do. They visit us occasionally, but like not today.
Oh, okay.
Or last week.
They're out celebrating.
Were Stel and Anna anywhere tonight, or have they stopped doing Siege?
They weren't Serendia.
I keep getting told they're a hardcore guild. It really confuses me.
Everyone is.
Competitive, please.
Yeah.
Well, this one time they went and really destroyed our base within like 30 minutes. So they're actually kind of hardcore sometimes.
When
It doesn't need to be hardcore to destroy your base so fast.
I want to point out
Oh,
something.
yes.
Please, just fast. One point out. Open the map, yeah, and then Alusine, first MMO. I just have to say it now live on
Fuck's
stream.
sake.
It is just it's so sick. All guilds still there.
Yeah, 100%
What the
Alustin
fuck's an
region this week.
Alustin?
Yeah.
Resilience is not from Alustin though.
But
Resilience doesn't have a region though.
Oh yeah, they okay, never mind. I forgot. We didn't get to that part yet, so I
Like
don't know.
all of you that keep speaking about this, Jordan, Alustin, all that. Like, what the fuck are those?
Memes.
Yeah,
Servers with a region.
Oh. Oh shit! Death shut down. But seriously, everyone needs to start coming Balenos, man. The fucking it's
We
Game of Thrones,
did.
it's great.
We did
Come
for
back,
like
come
2
back,
weeks.
Come
we
back.
We did for 2 weeks, and it was fun. And
Fuck
then
Serendia.
like 3 guilds showed up.
Why don't you go to a real territory? I mean, you are a huge guild. You have streamers even.
I mean, I wouldn't say we're a huge guild. Maybe with a high quality of players. But...
You're awesome, man. You shouldn't go.
Thanks, dude.
You're like really awesome.
We just wanted to change after getting butt fucked in Media, Like,
You got butt fucked in Balenos.
So we thought
But it seems like you like that.
No, don't confuse it. They got double teamed.
Triple team. It was like a Saturday night for me normally, anyway.
I actually have a question for you, to be honest.
Okay.
You dropped us to 40%. Why did you change your focus to KHAOS?
Because we wanted to leave RAGNAROK for years.
Yeah,
Like we.
I mean, you fucked your deal already. Why don't finish this?
We're nice guys. What can I say? We wanted to give you a chance. No, actually, the reason we went for KHAOS, like we always wanted to go for KHAOS, but KHAOS very interestingly placed their base right by a big rock that you could jump into their base by. So your base was kind of harder to get into, whereas KHAOS you could just jump on in.
Yeah, but you already have a hole, man.
No, we didn't know that was there because that was apparently RAGNAROK. So we didn't know that hole was there. Otherwise, yeah, we probably would have come and killed you. But well, shit happens.
And still the question, why did you go for Balenos when you obviously had such bigger strength than
we didn't know we were that much higher, if I'm honest. That is genuinely the reason. I said afterwards in the Discord, I said I didn't realize we were so much stronger than the other guilds in Balenos.
We are plebs, man. We don't even have streams.
I didn't realize there was such a gap.
And didn't you merge with like half addicted and you still thought you were not that strong?
I think we've got about 6 addicted people in Leviathan. I don't know where everyone thinks that this merge came from. Like we've got like 6 people. We got who?
I invited to come again to Balenos the next week. And everyone can make a pact with us.
Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, let's sort this out now. Yeah, we'll gang up on everyone else and then we'll have a nice 1v1.
But I need more salt, so I need to.
Okay, betray me, backstab me.
Need more salt.
Okay, make the deal with me, backstab me, and then wait for the next week's podcast.
We're gonna get Sultan.
Yeah, sure, why not?
You are a mastermind, dude.
I got this shit.
I'll get my bag ready.
Yeah. Wait.
What?
Let's go.
For all this time.
Sarah, let's go down into the other room.
Leave Sarah alone.
Oh wait, it was Jacqueline. No shit. Sorry.
Oh my god, we got already messed them up.
Just because the girls talking, we're not the same person,
Earlier when I said
yeah, more than one.
You
blowed it, bro.
No. Wait, shut up. Earlier when I
Can't
said
save
why are all the girls? Why is KHAOS and only girls thing? Jacqueline said there's only one of us. So
No, I said only one girl officer.
So who's Sarah?
So you didn't listen.
Sarah is a
member.
Officer.
We allowing regular pleb members on this podcast now?
Yeah.
What is this bullshit?
Who would win in a fight?
She's not a regular pleb.
You're in the presence of greatness here, right? With all these famous streamers around here.
Yeah, and
she's there to bring
I've never
regular
heard of you
pleb
guys.
members.
She's a girl. She can join whenever he can.
Well, if you don't want to, yeah, then I can ask her not to come again.
Oh no, I just felt
Wiggles,
so
I
sad
heard
whenever
you,
you say
you
that. What do you
made
mean?
Put in
Seeing
that
as you
voice
don't
again.
like these members coming, but yeah.
Oh man, no, I feel really bad. Like we need to move on.
Wiggles, could you stop hitting on women? Okay, it's not
Yeah,
common.
because you make me
Okay.
really sad. I'm
Yeah,
just
man.
going to cry in a corner now.
Yeah,
Good.
that is
You
just
lost.
mean.
All right, we'll
Good.
move on. Senecrat, what you wearing?
Well, first you were mean to Peon, and now you're mean to Jacqueline. Just stop it, man. Okay.
You need to respect women.
At least,
Yeah,
at least
respect
it's one,
us.
but-
We are strong women that's standing here.
And
you
Stop
know.
being mean to me. I'm a girl.
I just Swiper, please.
No, I have to
We're
ask,
happy
guys.
that we come here and you don't have to listen to all the guys the whole time. I mean, gee.
It's nicer on the ears, yeah.
So, guys, any questions on Balenos?
Yes. The only question everyone is really looking for.
Resident sleeper.
Who's gonna shot call for Leviathan next week?
Theon, shut the fuck up. Let's move.
Who's gonna start call for Leviathan? I don't know.
For how much money did you get him from the transfer market?
I mean, we set up for a solid like 8 bill silver. We managed to get him for pretty decent.
How many jewels can you send to one node?
How many jewels can we send to one node? At least 4, especially the ancient relic one or ancient stone.
All right, let's just move on to Serendia at this point. It was 4 guilds. Venari was Hydon, Hostile. I'm pretty sure that Hostile isn't here. Venari, you want to start this one, guys?
Sure. So we built Serendia because we didn't fancy going anywhere else. Because Medai just looked a clusterfuck, and we didn't think we'd do that well at hitting the castle just yet. So from Serendia, went to place our fort, got blocked by Hydon, so we knew where they were, which was nice. Placed our fort, found Hostile building, which was nice, and so when we set up today, we set up and we took Hostile out in 10-12 minutes. I'm not sure what their base was built like, because it was mainly just normal barricades. Hydon tried defending them whilst we were pushing their base. Voss were kind of, I don't know what Voss were doing when we were doing this, but we were always just hopping over our walls and just running straight back to Hostile. So like, Voss was dancing around our base for most of it. Then once Hostile were dead, Hydon and Voss then started actually pushing us hard. They cleared our base a couple of times. We pushed them out. We had a squad at Voss clearing Voss's base quite often as well, doing a lot of damage to the buildings. But Hydon and Voss were just mainly respawning English and pushing us. Lasted for about an hour, after which eventually we died due to I think mainly due to respawn timers. Like we couldn't keep killing both of them at the time. But it was a good fight overall. Yeah, they were both pretty strong. That's about it, really.
That was fast.
Yep.
And efficient.
Don't hang about.
All right, Hydon.
My throat's pretty fucked today, so let us go first. We only have very little to add.
Okay. Well, as Venari said, we were doing some dancing around their base. You know, I was pointing at what structures we should go first, having a little bit of a lecture what they were doing and stuff like that. And then, you know, after Hostile went down, we thought, okay, time to stop dancing. Let's actually get to it and start taking down the structures. So, but yeah, we sieged Venari for, I don't know, how long did you guys last?
About an hour and I think it was about an hour and a half.
Yeah. They had a really nice little group of, I think, 10 people. 15?
Yep.
Harassing our base while we were at theirs. So at certain times we had to go back and make sure we had a full rebuild, so we didn't have a little tech teleport into our base. And yeah, when they went down, we had took a 5-minute breaks where Hydon and us both resupplied to then have our 1 versus 1 in the end. We were sort of waiting for them to come to our base, but after like 2-3 minutes, we noticed that they weren't coming towards us. So we headed over to their base. I think we met around the bridge over by Beg. Yeah, sorry for the dog. It's not mine.
Sure.
Just go on, man.
Frankert.
Like seriously, it's 1 in the fucking night. Shut your dog up. Okay, but yeah, after we wiped Hydon 1 or 2 times, we surrounded their base and took down their structures and their walls and pushed in. The weird part was that they weren't really respawning, so we were sitting there ready to pop PAs and pull out outside of the walls. But they just never respawn. So I was sitting there like, okay, be ready with PA, wait for it, and yeah, they didn't respawn.
Yeah, to add on that, we couldn't respawn. We had this shitty bug. For example, Resilience had it some time ago when they were fighting Millennium, I remember. I respawned 2 times, was calling this mass respawn, but nobody followed up. Afterwards, it turned out everybody had to relock. So that's why we never respawned.
Couldn't you have it before, but before we went down? Like, come on.
Nah, man. Well,
not the best timing for us though. I have a question. Was sorry, same thing. Did you ally with them like at the beginning, or did you just go for us because we are the strongest and you thought like, okay, we will take down high down and then win?
Well, yes, to both
Okay.
questions.
I think
We knew that you guys were coming, and we knew that those 2 were coming, and we knew that you were the strongest. So, yes, on both questions. We went for you because you were the strongest, and we had talked with them.
I have a question. Because you knew them 2 were maybe allied, and you saw.
Oh
us
yeah,
on
we knew they were
hostile
allied.
space, and when you saw us on hostile space, did you just like let us finish that on purpose?
No,
because
I
that's
mean,
that's how it felt when I said you were dancing around our base. Like you weren't really poking us, and you were just kind of letting us get out of our base and then run back and kill them.
It was a little bit actually about placement of your siege structures, why we chose the south side instead of the north side. Because the siege structures on the south side was easier to take out, and I think the Watcher was on the south side, so if we were standing on the north side, we would have had Watcher shots landing on our head all the time, while you guys were jumping out as well. So it was more beneficial to be on the south side.
Another question. Because TK streamed for 800 people, that where exactly our fort is, and as I asked before, apparently you didn't know because your scout sucks.
I don't watch TK.
Well, you should.
Why would I watch him?
Bez leader EU.
Busy watching my stream, right?
Yeah. Anyway, pretty weird that any of those 3 guilds didn't know, even though Hostile said that they know where we are, and like us with 50 something people managed to take down Hostile, and you didn't manage to defend them in the first 20 minutes. Like pretty shitty alliance, if you ask me.
to be fair on this, on the scouting part, I think none of us just cared enough. And on the hostile defense stuff, I think they had an open base inherently and no buildings, 25 people.
And they
So,
had
yeah.
they just built bad because they had building next to the rocks, and they couldn't
Exactly.
place walls there. They needed to build barricades.
I mean, we did wipe you once or twice off their base, but with those
Yeah.
respawn timers, and
But
you were basically right
you
next
wiped
to
few
them.
people that were there because Vaz was attacking us. Meanwhile, though, you never wiped us. I think full force.
Well, however, it was with so close being together, you know, and an opening, it's almost impossible to defend.
Yeah, I was just asking why you didn't like predict that we are going to go for the weakest one, and you didn't help them before. Yeah,
I mean, it was obvious.
Was that or going for us. That's why we were waiting at our base because we
well,
were
you
experienced
yes, yeah,
guys.
mostly high down is
Yeah,
the
well.
question because like they came together and they were like, okay, let hostile die. Well, fuck, why not?
We just didn't know where you were, like where you would be placing.
Well, your
We
ally
even-
hostile seem to know. he told me the whole plan at the beginning. I scouted him, I flared him. He was like, "Oh, you didn't need to flare me, man." It's like, I told the guy in your guild we were placed here. I was like, "Oh, nice," and he was just like, "Yeah, Hydon are coming too. We're allied with them. They've got 20 less numbers than Voss, so we're gonna ally with them and have a nice 1v1 afterwards." And I was like, "Oh, that's nice." I was like, Frey just seems to hate techies. So I was like, he'll probably attack us. And he's like, yeah, we'll 3v1 you and then we'll kill Voss. And I was like, oh, that's nice. He's like, you're placed near Glish, right? And I was like, I don't know, man. There could be a bridge between us. And he was just like, no, I know for certain you're next to Glish. Got spies everywhere. So.
When did they tell you all this?
When I scouted him at 6 a.m. this morning building.
And he just
told me
Was
that
that hostile you scouted?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't sound very hostile to me. They should change it
No.
to friendly or something.
That is fantastic.
Good old Helly just bashing out the plan to me. No bother.
Well, it sounds like the best alliance, though. Like, they don't even talk to each other, so.
No, I knew you guys were there. I just didn't want.
Well,
guys
not
teleporting
you,
around.
Hidedown and Hostile. Oh my god. You are fine. You're fine.
Okay.
We had a
You won.
feeling. I already had a feeling you'd expect.
We
us to go
even
for
we
the
even
thing.
were like on their base 5 minutes before. Like,
yeah.
How couldn't they fucking contact each other for 5 minutes before the siege started? Come on, guys.
He actually
Step it up.
wrote to me that you guys were on their base, but he said they were in Naga Marsh, and I have no fucking clue where that is.
Oh.
You know, Naga Marsh somewhere.
Yeah, Nagamar, the best, most common place in Serendia.
But no, apart from that, it was nice fighting the other two for the time we did.
Can you go over numbers again, guys?
We were 51. I think 52 at the end.
46.
69.
Nice.
I'm not kidding.
Same.
All right. Any questions left about this one?
Do you know how many hostile had?
They had 25.
Okay.
I think this was the last region for today, right?
Yeah. See you next week, guys. It was
Let's
nice.
go home, guys. It was nice.
Nice podcast.
All right. So
shout-outs now.
let's get to Medai, guys. We'll start with enemy just because they went out first. Zorlok, you're up.
Oh shit. Well, we went to Medaya.
Why?
You-
Why?
Oh, why? Well, basically, as many of you have seen, Jules is no longer part of enemy. And
Why? He's one of us now.
he didn't feel like it anymore. If you want to know his reason, just talk to him.
Okay.
But yeah, fighting Sovereign is like the hardest fight for us. And we weren't really gonna do that with somebody new at shot calling. Or do some just experience first. So we went to one of the regions we were gonna get Zerged at. We picked Medaya. We expected to get Zerged, and we did, and we had fun. Nothing more to it.
Would you answer the question who is raid leading now?
We haven't really decided that 100% yet. I'm part of.
And so
the
did you
shot
go
calling
to
team.
did you go to the region to test out the shot caller and you don't know who is it shot caller?
Let them man finish, Matisse. Give him time.
But he
Jesus.
finished.
Well, we have a shot caller shot calling Medaya, of course, but I mean, we don't know if it's going to continue like that.
Yeah,
That's people that
then
can
who
do it.
was shot calling?
I'm not going to answer that.
Yeah, okay. I just wanted to know that. Okay, thank you.
All right.
Why? Question. How is going to look? If you are killing fucking manchas, how is your shot color going to get better? Like,
Are you
literally
killing or
just
killing
going through people, clean wiping them is not going to make you better. Like, your only fucking challenge in this game is so sovereign, but you just straight ahead dodge them. It doesn't matter if you have a good raid leader or not. Like, if you want to have a good raid leader, you have to go against sovereign. Like, your raid leader won't learn check shit against us. Jules, join back to enemy. Cheers.
It's not just like that. It's somebody that hasn't shot called for months. It does take practice to get into raid leading people again, getting their respect, getting used to that voice. You're fucking delusional if you think something else.
I can sort of see why, but I do kind of wonder why you didn't do what Oldskool did and like wait until 2 hours before, and then build on to get a nice 1v1. Like you could have done the same at Calpheon, like what Oldskool did, right?
Yeah, that was my question. Why didn't you go Calpheon? Like what did you expect in Medaya? And
Well, we
you say
expected
you
the
had a
same-
nice fight, but did you really have a nice fight today in Medaya?
Okay, so first question, we expected the same in Calpheon. We expected there to be more guilds than just Oldskool and ShadowElite. I think we were expecting Venari there as well or something.
Haven't you scouted?
Well, we didn't pay much attention to Calpheon, as you said, as we know. We don't.
This is the first time they do siege.
Like there was nothing on Calpheon except one random fort that got deleted in Calpheon all week. Medaya had loads of castles
like-
throughout the week.
Medaya, we knew a Harmony of Silence was going to build that. Kind of expecting Leviathan a little bit as well. But Millennium and Oldskool were kind of unaccounted for. So they could have built on Calpheon as well. Like, we don't know 100% what people are going to build. So it could have been Zerg either way. We just picked one and then we're going to make the best of it.
So you keep telling me you're gonna keep killing Manchas until your guild members get used to your new raid leader who is not even decided yet?
Well, we're going to go where we want to.
Well, of course.
If that is Sovereign next week, or if it's Oldskool next week, or Medaya next week, it's up to us.
Yeah, Sovereign next week.
Sovereign expanded, man.
Just, I don't get this. I don't get this.
I have a non-provocative question for you. If Jules, let's say Jules was still in the guild, do you think he would have gone Valencia? Like, what were the chances of going Valencia with Jules in the guild?
Probably pretty high. Like a lot of people did want to go Valencia.
That's a shame, I think.
So Jules fucked it all up.
It's easy to say after he
Can we
left
get
that
some-
you would
No,
go
but
there.
Can we get some unfollows and unsubs,
No, but the
please?
thing is as well, like there was also expectation that the Alliance would go Valencia as well.
I subscribed to that man today. I regret my purchase.
There were forts down on Valencia as well. So
what was what?
There were forts down on Valencia. So like I mean, people could have gone there as well. Like we don't know 100%. We can't see everything.
So you haven't scouted, but you did scout.
You were just afraid of fucking losing. You're saying it's okay. Like it's like you don't have to talk it around. It's all right. Like
But
everyone
we-
is afraid of losing. So you don't need to talk it around with this
Afraid
shit.
of losing, and we went to Medaya where we knew we were gonna lose.
Dude,
you're afraid to
I mean,
lose one versus
losing
one.
one
That's
versus
very
one.
different.
Okay, yeah.
It's different saying we got zerged because it's the most usual response that you give these days when you actually, because you go and get zerged. It's like that's fine, but losing 1v Sovereign is a totally different outcome, isn't it?
I mean, it's fair to say that enemy never fought 1v1 against like opponent under 11, right? I would say maybe
Have
when
you
you
thought
were
of-
50, 40.
Have you
against
thought of
bigger
going
guys.
Valencia and just like saying fuck it, we are going to lose another region anyway. Let's have fun with Sovereign, see how we do with sieges, and we are going to lose anyway because they have gates.
You play this game for fun or something, Matis?
No, like I think
Yeah,
we
for
lost to
PvP.
Sovereign. I think we lost to Sovereign. Like
Yeah, well, Sovereign
I
would
do
lose to you too, but to be honest too, probably if you were in Valencia.
maybe not, but like I mean, Sovereign is the final boss for this guild right now, and we don't want to rush that fight, like knowing we aren't really prepared.
I mean, you have waited more than enough, no?
But
In
why not?
Calpheon?
Yeah, why not just try it? What happens if you lose? Like, is your guild
do you
going
not
to disband?
do you not
No.
think you can liberate it one win?
Draw, yeah, 4-hour draw. It's probably better fight for you than getting zerged by 1,000 skills that are lower skilled than you. Maybe if you place
Yeah.
like very far away from Valencia and you just turtle up. Like you guys are amazing at turtling up, and then
I mean, it's exactly
probably, I'm more
you did a few
competitive.
months ago in Calpheon, right? When I guess you were still smaller and we had the castle, you played on the really far spot and you liberated. It was a very long siege.
Not sure which fight you're talking about. The first one or the second one?
You guys were about 50, and you were on the cancer spot, and 4-hour
Yeah.
defense.
Oh yeah,
Like
that
the first
fight.
week you liberated, the second week you took it.
Oh yeah, that fight. Yeah, but I mean, yeah, we could have gone anywhere this week, and we just picked Medaya. Like people want to fight Sovereign. I want to fight Sovereign, but
Go fight
Who the fuck
Sovereign.
decided? Is it
I
cuts?
think why people are a bit surprised is that you could have went anywhere, but you chose the worst possible region for you to go this week.
In hindsight, yes, it is the worst one. But the thing is about BDO sieges, it doesn't end
That's the
this
thing,
week.
though. I don't believe it's hindsight.
If you are losing every fucking single week because you're going to get Zerk anyway, and you're just saying every single fucking week, we want to go for Sovereign, but we are not ready. Like, can you fucking go once for them and say, okay, we tested ourselves and we had fun instead of saying every single week that you want to go for them but you don't.
Like literally, you no matter if you go Calpheon or Medea, you're gonna get zerked because everyone is going to focus you instinctively. Like there is no need to pre-discussion or anything. It's going to be
we're
instinctive.
full aware of that. But the
Yeah,
thing is,
but what do you gonna? What are you going to learn from
last
that?
time this happened. Last time this happened, like people telling us to go fight somebody in Valencia. We were like 60 people, and Addicted was 95. The only reason we didn't go there because
Yeah,
we
of
didn't
course you
feel
didn't go
prepared.
there, but that was reasonable. That was reasonable.
Yeah, but isn't it reasonable for us to make the decision when we want to go there as well?
No,
When
it's
we
so
feel
multiple
ready?
numbers.
You are saying you want to
I mean,
go there, so.
I mean, you said your members wanted to go there. You guys were
Some of our
staying in
members. Some of our
Calpheon.
members. Some of
What
our
do you mean
members
some
wanted
of
to
your
go Calpheon.
members? You guys
Some
are
of our
fucking the
fucking
hard,
members wanted to go Balenos.
apparently the most hardcore guild in this fucking server. Then why don't you want to take the best fight you can get?
The thing is, Sovereign isn't going anywhere. We can go there next week or the
Dude,
next week after that. They're not
they
going
left.
anywhere.
What after?
Are you just waiting for them to die like Addicted died?
No, but I mean, like, the thing about BDO CDC is it doesn't end this week. There's more weeks. There's no winning or losing. One guild is going to be strong, the strongest
But
right now.
If there's no winning or losing, then just go to Sovereign and fight them for fun over the PvP.
You know that
Like-
Sovereign has already left.
You
Like,
always
they
said
all
you're
left
going
the
to
guild.
leave castles and go for the hardest fights so you have fun in PvP.
But
Why don't you do it?
Seriously, Zorlak, what is the if you why don't you want to lose so bad? Like, let's say you lose against Sovereign, you might beat them. Fuck knows, I don't know. But why are you so worried about losing to them?
We're not worried about losing to them. That's the thing.
But then
So
why
why-
wouldn't you go
why
fight them?
won't
We
you go?
want to go there with the best possible preparation. We want to prepare fully the week prior.
But surely, if you fight them and you lose, you're like, okay, we can improve it. Like Leviathan have gone to castles that we're nowhere near prepared for, obviously, as that's apparent. But we still, we give it a go.
Okay, yeah, so we could have gone for Sovereign this week, not being fully prepared and showing a pretty bad first impression.
When are you going to be fully prepared? Because like at this
Never.
point you're just losing members because like I don't know, like you had a peak with 90 members, Jules still in the guild, so you had like the right leader and stuff like that. Now you're just like I only see people like leaving, like for whatever reasons, like they may be losing leaving the game or whatever. But you are losing
Leaving-
members slowly and you'll just go lower or just stay at this point. Like you will just keep on saying that you are getting prepared.
I mean, it's fair to
What
say
are you
that,
getting? What are you preparing for them? Like what the fuck, free guilds or what?
No, fighting Sovereign. Like, I mean, it takes preparation to plan the siege. We didn't plan this Sovereign siege this week because we thought the Alliance might go there. So we took that into account and like, well, we kind of figured out that the Alliance wouldn't go there in the end of the week, but we didn't think that was enough time to prepare.
Is 1 week enough for you to prepare?
Probably.
Will you go next week if no one says that they will go there?
Yeah, but
We
Sovereign
won't.
is going
No,
to
no,
do that.
because even if people say they won't go, the Sovereign offered them the 1v1 before, and they just, what's the response? So like, we don't do politics, so it doesn't matter if nobody, even if everybody agrees to not go, they still won't say anything. They
It's
still
pointless
wouldn't
to
go.
ask a guild where they go. I mean, I'm the only one that replies and usually get backflagged for it. So.
Yeah,
Not
no
like
one
you
wants
to say
reply
where we
to
go.
Roof though.
Shut up. But yeah,
of
like it's safe to say that like your highest peak was when you had like 90 something, and Jules, and now you're just slowly going down. And I guess you're never gonna be ready at this point because you guys have very high standards. It's not like you're gonna get members on a daily basis.
Yeah, but the thing is, people have left and people have got it removed. But I don't think we got it much weaker, if weaker at all. I think we just continually improving.
How did you not get the weaker if you lost 10 members?
Because
and those
numbers isn't everything.
What the fuck? Are you saying that you are not weaker when you lost Jules, your main shot caller? You lost digitally Horishi and other people,
They were referring about you,
What?
Mattis. But
Well, of course they got better when I left, but
It's not like
I'm
we
saying
lost-
about the
we
people
lost
that
we
like,
gained people as well. We changed strategies. We improved in other aspects as well. It's not just numbers and who leaves the guild.
so you're saying you're getting better, but still not ready. Like that's.
yeah.
On this one-
When is you're ready? That's the
But
question.
how did you get better in Calpheon?
Well, we haven't been in Calpheon though, have we?
Yeah, I mean, you were in Calpheon for like 8 weeks, if I recall it right.
Yeah, and we improved, but we've improved vastly more the couple of last fights we've had. Because we got
Are
practice
you
with
referring to the bandwagon fights?
No, the Node Wars we've had lately, and the Siege today.
those?
Node Wars?
Node
You mean
Wars,
that one
okay.
Node War?
Oh, we had 3 Node Wars last week.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
When they fought
He was asking
monsters.
about Calpheon, but okay.
Yeah, but, never mind. I mean,
That's what I was asked.
I mean, there's one thing I don't really understand. I mean, you lost main shot caller, you changed him, but you say that you've improved strategies. I'm kind of confused.
No, but changing shot caller is adapting to that shot caller's way of thinking, planning, fighting. That could be better or it could be worse, but we haven't figured it out yet what needs to be changed. So we'll work on that. When we feel our system is working, our new shot caller is confident shot calling against Sovereign, we'll go fight them.
Don't you think that going to Valencia and pick a very defensive spot there, you would have learned 10 times more than today?
Are you just scared of losing people from Ember that joined you? That they will
Let him
leave?
answer first question first.
Okay, Swiper.
Is this an A podcast now?
That wasn't my dog, though.
Okay, so the first question was from Ox, yeah?
Yeah.
Potentially, yeah, we could learn a lot of things, but I mean, the shot caller has to be confident to fight to shot call against a guild like Sovereign as well. It's a lot of pressure the guild puts on you. Don't you think?
It is. I can't disagree with that.
Like, if your first fight is fighting the best skill on the server, we went from having a good shot caller, you're a new shot caller, and you have to fight the hardest skill on the server. Don't you think there's a lot of pressure? If we lose or do badly, don't you think he's gonna blame himself?
Yeah, and the guild will put
I mean,
pressure on him as
Dijus was
well.
blaming. Dijus was the best shot caller, right? Like, and he was still blaming himself for whatever losses. Like, that's normal. Like, it's pretty
Yeah,
much
but
the
it
entire
kinda-
guild.
kinda
He's
hurts
carrying the
confidence.
entire guild on his back. Of course, he's going to blame himself.
No, but like, it hurts his confidence as well if he starts blaming himself. And we want to get him used to shot calling. I mean, Enemy is a guild that puts a lot of expectations on all our members, our leaders, and the shot callers. I mean, everyone pulls their weight and does their best.
Just fucking put Bruce into shot calling. Easy. He was shot caller in Harmony back in the day. He has confidence.
Well, maybe
And
we'll
he's
try
a
that out.
berserker, Asi. He's a berserker.
Yeah, well, that's not good because berserkers die in the first 5 seconds of engaging. Just like warriors.
That wasn't our. Well, okay, maybe against Sovereign. That's right.
Our berserker is a shot caller.
Oh, shots fired.
No.
I'm a berserker.
Yay.
Any more questions? I feel popular today.
It's
Are
been
you
a while
going-
since you fought, guys.
Are you going to Valencia next week?
We are going to
No, I'm
region
joking.
next week.
I mean, this is,
Did you answer my question? Where is your ready for Sovereign? Like, what does it mean?
That the guild is ready to fight Sovereign. I mean, what do you want to know? Like,
Well,
how many
you
members
were
want to have?
well. I mean,
Our power level?
You were at your peak a while ago, and you were
Yeah.
not ready then. When do you
The
think you will
peak
be ready?
the peak you think of is when we were in Calpheon Castle and couldn't move out.
Well, when you had everyone in the guild, and you had the main like
Yeah, well, we couldn't
people.
fight Sovereign then. Because we
Well,
were
you
stuck
could
out.
just leave the castle every
Yeah.
time.
We could, of course.
Yeah.
But we were expecting a fight eventually. And it came to us. So there was no need to
Yeah,
leave the castle.
fight.
Well, call it what you want, but it was a fight.
Would Sovereign
long one.
drop his castle to fight the enemy one-on-one? Like, let's say you all go on Anchor and you
I
beat in
think-
Valencia.
I mean,
And
Sovereign
they
already
became Valencia.
fought enemy 1v1 when Sovereign wasn't on their peak, though. Like, what?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Right now,
hours
Sovereign came
back?
to you.
Yeah, but back then enemy also had only 55 people.
No.
Or something like that. Yeah,
Wait,
that
did they?
was after. Yeah, it was before them.
It
but-
was well merged.
They
Yeah.
had 55 per guild.
Both Ember and Sovereign had more members than us when we fought those weeks.
Sovereign was in between the two guilds. I mean,
But the
that was
thing
not
is-
that one.
The power rankings of our sieges, like, they change so much. 1 week it's Addicted, then it's Sovereign, or you never know like how long a guild's gonna last.
Yeah, then why don't you fight them before they go out? If you're so scared that
They're
they will
not
go out.
going anywhere.
Yeah, maybe they are. Like, if someone disband, I don't think someone's gonna disband. But if they disband, because it's never
Yeah,
up
but
to
they're not gonna
anyone,
disband, but have to fight.
who's gonna challenge you? Like, you're gonna be a guild left without PvP, and you're not gonna, you never would PvP'd against the strongest guild in the server because you waited too long. I mean, that would be a bummer.
These guys are being so concerned about enemy.
I mean, Sovereign left already. They're going Anchor, I think. So, like, you're gonna have more than enough practice during
Yeah,
this.
we'll fight them on Nordwolf for sure. Like,
I hope Sovereign has some spy in enemy, and they're gonna hand your ass into your hands during Node Wars. Oh,
hope you didn't lose anything earlier, by the way. Hope you didn't lose anything earlier, by the way.
Didn't lose anything. Oh well, yeah, we lost.
No,
I'm not even sure
I mean the
how I
desert.
would call it.
I mean the PV death.
Oh, that shit. Yeah, the heat stroke did more damage than you, Kappa.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's off topic. So let's go on.
So let's just move on to what happened to Harmony, because that was pretty confusing, I guess.
Yeah, well, let's just talk fast. Like, of course, we went for enemy with all 3 guilds instinctively, and then we got our asses handed into our hands by an enemy for like an hour, and then they eventually went down, of course, and then Odds instantly whispered me, "What now?" And I was, sitting
Where is he?
there. I was sitting there thinking, "Oh, didn't this guy write me last week? Oh, we're gonna give you the castle, no matter who our enemies are." I was like, "All right. Now why the fuck is he asking me this?" So I decided that out of respect to Lone Wolf, because I know him since day one, we're gonna go and kick out Resilience from the castle. It went all right. In like about half an hour, we took down both gates. Harmony was trying to take control of the roofs. My Millennium was trying to push from the gates. And when things were going like really good, really good, I got a message from Lone Wolf that this is taking too long. Half an hour. We had 2.5 fucking hours left to kick out Resilience. Lone Wolf whispered me that this is taking too long. We wanna take out Resilience in 1v1. It was I don't know what did you think there, Lone Wolf, but it was.
Man, if you've been following me on the previous podcasts, like I'm trying to get the guild to, take a guild out from a castle alone. Like I told everyone here before, we were always working out to get stronger, and then take out the guild.
And then
But
take
we
us out first. Take us out first.
Man, we pushed the gates. We pushed it first. You pushed it first, and it went down to what, 90%. We pushed it. We went to 70%. Then we took a siege tower. We wiped Resilience off the walls. We went into the courtyard. We wiped Resilience there. We went for the second gate, and we brought it to like what, 20%. While you guys,
30%, yeah.
yeah. Well, you
of
guys weren't
course.
even finished with the first gate, and I was like, "Fuck this."
Of
I
course,
don't wanna...
because our fucking people were taking care of dude, like both left and right troops were being highly pressured by our witches, wizards, and berserkers and sorks because they were jumping 20. Like, do you literally think that you did your job alone there? Like you could see it perfectly.
Man, we wouldn't even be past the first gate if it wasn't for us.
Dude, like, I mean, if we push, like, we kill like 40 people behind that gate, then we have to pull out, then you push in, like, of course you're gonna do more job on that fucking gate. Like, it's a kind of obvious thing, no? Don't you think so?
Man, I just wanted to take out Resilience by ourselves, and I wrote you to that before we attacked you. So
You should. Yeah, you're sure. You wrote that fucking after we took down 2 gates and then we were pressuring them after the second gate for like 15 or 20 more minutes.
That just made it easier for us, right? To take out push on resilience as well. But you can't really say you did all the gates by yourselves. I mean, we did. I think
Of course, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that you like. I think you so underestimated both odds and us. Like if it wasn't for odds to attack us also, then we would have taken you down over time. Like.
Yeah, I mean, at first we were around your base, but then eventually you guys started pushing us, and resilience wasn't attacking anyone. But then they started.
They were attacking us. Don't worry. They were attacking us. Boy,
Man,
yeah,
I just want to take a cast by ourselves. You know, I wanted that.
Yeah, then as I said, then fucking do your job yourself. Kill us first, and then take down the 2 gates by yourself. Don't fucking buy yourself time.
I mean, we could have done that as well. We could have done it. You were like, what? You built next to the bridge, like.
Yeah, of course. You know why I built next to the bridge. I'm gonna tell you guys why I built next to the bridge. Like you guys know, I have a long history with odds, and we all know how odds is. Like why I built next to the bridge is because, you know, if odds really wants to give us the castle, then it doesn't fucking matter where I build it. But if also odds wants to fuck us over, then it also doesn't fucking matter where I build it for. Like
You had
if
that
it-
deal to like get the castle. This week.
Oz was parading it last week on stream, wasn't it?
I mean, you know, we would have done it way different than you guys did. Like, oh, I saw on Giju's team that you guys just pushed them
Yeah,
all the
man,
time,
we
over
tried
and over until the second gate.
We tried the rooftops. We tried everything.
Didn't seem like
We brought their
that.
base to what? 0.5%.
Oh yeah, you brought the pace to 0.5% because the red carpet was fucking set for you guys to move into the castle because odds was retarded enough to port into your base that has gates, structures, everything up, while both of the gates are down. Like fuck's sake! Like, do you really think you did the job to take down that fucking?
Would you take them down by yourselves?
Of course, of course.
I doubt it. The way you hit that gate at the beginning, you didn't even scratch what 10% of it. You had like a free gate to hit. Like,
Do I have to explain it again?
But why did you like go with them and then sort of like after they had done the hard work with you of taking the gates down, then just change your
Man,
mind?
what hard work? They did almost nothing.
But you wouldn't have been able to do that without them.
We
You
took
just don't get it.
down the
You just
second
don't
gate
get it. If
by
we go
90%.
in.
By just our own. We took down the second gate by our own.
Yeah, well, you know, of course, because they were wiped. You know, resilience was wiped, so you could just move up.
Yeah, we wiped
on your
it.
elephants.
We took the siege tower and wiped them inside the courtyard. You didn't.
Yeah,
wipe
of course, you wiped them. Like as I said, we fucking pushed in the gates, wiped like whatever 20, 30 of them, and our fucking kunoichis and ninjas and all that shit. They were going from the sewers 24/7.
Yeah, we also had people going through the sewers.
Nah.
Like, I don't get
What's
what you're
your
saying.
deal?
I mean,
what's your deal? Like you're making, trying to make. This like
I'm
you did
just
a
saying
one-man
that
job.
you didn't heavy lift anything, and I don't understand why you're mad. That
I
we
mean,
just,
I'm
like,
sure I fucking
take you up.
have lifted your 90-man fucking raid.
No. You didn't even lift anything. You didn't even lift.
Yeah.
No, man. We
What's
took down the second gate by ourselves. You didn't even
Who
finish.
the fuck cares about now the gate? I'm talking about our fights between each other. Like fuck the castles.
Oh, you could. I mean, you were really pushing us hard at the end, but I mean, what were you expecting? I mean, what were you really expecting? Like, we didn't even have a 1v1 deal or anything. We just decided to try to take you out, and you proved to be stronger than before.
I just don't know why odds moved on us. Like yeah. We were having some nice 1v1s against Millennium, right? Of course, meanwhile, Resilience was poking at us around the bridge and between Kusha and our base at the roads. And then odds whispers me, man, Malacca, of course, Malacca. I don't want to liberate Medaya because we work so much for it. So I'm going to take you out because it's taking too long for you to. Okay, they take us out. And then what do? Liberate the fucking region. Like, I don't know. Like the amount of autism in both of you that you guys proved today was insane. You have reached the next level, Lone Wolf. I really thought that you are a really smart person and shit like that. Like you are here since day one. I know
you
you.
just wanted us to take out resilience and
As if,
what
of course, we could have a 1v1. Dude, I could have given you the fucking roasted chicken into your mouth. But like you to me and me to you, if you take out resilience. It would have been a nice 1v1 fight. Don't you think so?
You just thought that I didn't choose you over resilience, that it?
I mean, it's whatever, you know. I mean, I was expecting odds to backstab anyway. Like, you know, it was always there. Because it is always there when resilience is on the region.
Dude, 1 up.
The only difference here is that
We-
Odds actually spoke with you like during the backstab. Usually he stops communicating at the point. Like if Odds stops talking to you, you better watch out because he's probably backstabbing you.
1 up.
I mean, Odds' problem was that I choose to attack the castle instead of taking out Millennium Manga. That was his
No.
problem.
No.
No, I don't
That,
explain.
that doesn't matter. No. The deal we were talking about last week, you fucked it up yourself. The Discord we had, you left it.
Yeah, of course.
You, if I remember correctly, you blocked him as well, or whatever happened.
Of course, because as I said, I'm not needed.
No, wait. Dude, we even all our officers, we all agreed if one abroad comes to us and asks him, so how about the deal? Does the deal still stand? We would have fucking given it to you. You fucking
My
destroyed
God,
it yourself,
I
dude.
would have rather 1 versus 1 the castle.
We're not gonna fucking spoon feed you the castle. If you wanted it, you could have just approached us.
I spoon feed you the castle, you fucking cunt. I let you guys 2v1 us last week when you guys lied about your attendance, you fucking cocksucker. What the fuck are you talking about?
Man, why the fuck are you lashing on me? If you had a deal with resilience week previously, like
No, I didn't have a deal with them.
you would have gone 2v1.
You had the fucking deal, man. You could have taken it instantly.
Yeah, of course, but I didn't fucking care about your deal. Like, fuck
No,
your
exactly.
fucking
Then why are you
castle.
fucking mad, dude? Then piss off. There's no reason for you to be mad.
This is why Alustin is for regions. By the way.
Oh my God, I'm raging alone. I'm not blaming Odds here, okay? I'm not blaming Resilience. I'm blaming Lone Wolf.
For what?
For what?
Choosing to 1v1 resilience and take a castle on our own? Is that it?
I mean, it's just like you should. Like as I said,
don't know.
you could have
You
done the
don't know
jump
my goals.
by yourself.
You don't know my goals, my vision to take out the castle by ourselves.
Your vision, I know your
team up
vision.
with another guild and
I
take
know
out the
you.
castle.
I know that you don't wanna take. I remember that podcast when you said, "Oh yeah, we allied, and we went to Balenos to train to fasten our reactions." Blah 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 blah. But we go to Balenos with 90 people. Blah 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 blah. The fucking we throw our bodies at the second gate. Yeah.
My age is salty.
Keep on. I am salty. Of course, I'm salty.
I have a question. If you were so convinced you could take the castle 1v1, why didn't you just kill Harmony beforehand
That's
and
what
take
I
the gates
asked
by
him.
yourself? Because like
That's what I asked.
from what I saw on the stream with how struggling you were on that last courtroom area, I don't
That's
think
the
you'd got
hardest
past...
part, dude.
No,
Yeah,
it's
it's
not.
not-
Like I don't think you'd have got past the first gate with how easily Resilience were farming you in that final.
How
courtroom.
wouldn't we when we took down the second gate like 90%?
Well, I was watching.
Harmony's
You did-
raid was
you
the
had
first
no
gate.
one.
You fucking
Like,
retard, you took down the second
Guys,
gate
pick one by
because
one.
But
Yeah,
you
you
had no
rhyme.
one on. You had no one on both roofs. I was watching this. You had no one on the left roof or the right roof. When you did get people up there, when I was watching it, you had you, Eclipson, Jinx, and a few others up there. So you all pushed through the gate, and then everybody on the roof just jumped off down into your raid. Like nobody pushed the left-hand side through the fucking cannon observatories. So you're like, oh, we take Castle 101, blah, 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 but you would never have killed the gates.
If you're so convinced, why did you go to Serendia then?
That's not my decision. There's people above me that make this decision. We feel the Serendia would have offered us the best fight, though.
You
And
really
it offered
think
us
it's
a good
easy
fight.
to take out resilience is a really strong guild.
If
I
you
don't
play,
even think
if you play the tactics, right,
honestly,
like you-
I don't even think it would be past the first bridge.
we
So-
weren't there. Like, so this is nothing
Yeah.
to do with us. But
Why
you,
don't
like,
you
you were
focus on
playing.
your own
Why did it? Why did
I'm
it
asking,
change
but I'm
from-
asking you, why didn't you plan better? Like, why didn't you use the routes? Like, you was brute forcing through
Dude,
the
you think
gateway.
we really tried to get up to the roofs. I mean, my guys aren't really experienced in taking out castle. I mean, this was really good for us. There's nothing wrong with it.
I mean, all I hear is we want to solo castles, but thanks, Hammy.
Hey,
thanks
well,
for helping take
what's
the
wrong
gate.
with trying to take out the castle by
No,
yourself?
I'm not saying
without
that.
the
There's
land?
nothing wrong
Yeah,
with taking
how-
out the
how
castle
do you-
solo,
how do you
but don't
expect my
use
guys to
another.
learn?
But
How do you-
don't use another guild to take the
didn't-
gates out for
we
you.
didn't use
Then
any of
try and solo it and liberate it afterwards.
Harmony didn't have lift the gates.
Then why didn't you kill them before the gate?
Harmony did fuck all, but that's why they'd have beat you one-on-one. Okay, sure thing, Lone Wolf.
Doesn't matter. Oh yeah, that's what it. I mean, then yeah, Lone Wolf decided he wants to 1v1 resilience after both gates were down. So we were fighting for like, I don't know, like we were being wiped after the second gate by resilience when we got the call that Millennium is going full force at our base with a flag. Then yeah, we cleaned them. Then I don't know, after 2-3 waves, we cleaned the flag. Then again, they put another flag. We cleaned that shit again. We wiped them in front of Kusha. I mean, by odds, I don't know whichever resilience parties were picking at our base. we moved to their base, and when we got to Millennium's base, fucking the base dev Christ, that the entire resilient Zerg is at our base. And then we said, okay, this is GG. Basically, it was done right there. And then when we were gone, I whispered both Ots and Lone Wolf for congratulations for liberation. And that's it. Well, and that happened, of course. Like, Ots didn't get what he wanted. Lone Wolf didn't get what he wanted. I mean, I got what I expected, so I didn't lose anything.
You expected Salt?
I expected Odds to.
What do you think we expected, One Up?
I don't know. I think it doesn't matter what you expect. You
You're
guys
in a
are
guild
just
with
for the
odds,
winning.
so you probably
I mean,
expect the same thing every week, right?
It's all right.
All right, Luna, you want to continue this one?
Where to start? Besides, well, actually, let me give you the reason why we went for Harmony. Besides the stuff I earlier mentioned, I think we were waiting for about 45 minutes on the 1v1 with Millennium and Harmony, and we were just waiting at the first bridge, and like a small party of us was picking up some Harmony guys.
Yeah,
I was there as well.
Why didn't you send fucking people to Millennium?
We were just waiting, actually, man. And I had pure Blackstone active.
Oh wow.
And all you guys were there anyway, and
how cheap are you?
Besides that, we waited for like 45 minutes. We were discussing all the time with the officers what we should do, for which guild we should go for, if whatever happens. But nothing really ended up happening, and we all just decided.
There was progress. You can't deny there was progress.
Yeah. But the thing here as well, One Up, is if we waited
Of course,
even longer,
it's boring to wait.
Yeah, no. Besides boring to wait part, if we waited even longer, the liberation.
I mean, you liberated anyway. Like
Yeah. Of course, we liberated it anyway. But that was something we didn't know at the beginning, or at the beginning, halfway through, when we were waiting for you guys to finish whatever was going on. So we decided, we'll have to take one guild out and see if we can actually win against the guild which is left standing. And because you guys were, right at our fucking bridge, we decided if we go for Millennium now, if we fuck up, Harmony will be instantly inside our fucking base, so we'll be gone. So the only option for us was to actually go for you, because you were right next to our entrance.
Yeah, well, as I explained why I did that.
Worked
out well.
And well, after that happened, we had the 1v1 with Millennium. Yeah, we did the retarded thing with the summon, I guess. I guess nobody. I don't know. Did you guys spawn at the boat?
I will have to teach Odds how to do a guild summon.
A question for you, Luna, is when you were going back towards your castle to like kill Millennium, were you expecting them to choke you like you choked them the entire time on that final throne room?
What do you mean?
Because you know how they you're pushing through the second gate and you got to get through under the stairs and up the stairs to the tent. Were you expecting Millennium to use the set to basically just choke you at the second gate when you were running back?
No, I don't know, man. I didn't really think about it at the time when I saw the base go down. I just rushed there together with one other witch. And I think, you know, when I arrived, the base was like 5%. I popped everything, and the other witch popped everything. And I think we wiped like, I don't know, 30 plus 40 Millennium guys together with the people still in Avacha. And our base was left at 0.6 exactly.
That was retarded.
So I
still
think
can't believe-
Millennium really fucked up there, because all they had to do was have one berserker or something, you know, grab me, and it would have been over for us. But they were so
Yeah, there was
focused on the
said-
tower.
Defense said that you were all on our base, and I thought you were inside. So I thought we had no time, and we had to take out the fort. You know, if I knew you were outside, we would have taken out your watches and then pushed your fort.
Yeah, well, I was together with one other guy, the only people there really. The rest of our raid was still at your fucking base, and I didn't even have a horse. I was running back, you know, from your base, fucking running back instantly as I heard Candy say we were being attacked by your whole fucking force. I was just in time. After that,
sorry.
yeah, after that, I don't know. We managed to repair a lot of stuff, and I think the fight we had against Oldskool when we liberated it to see how Oldskool defended really taught us a lot. So you know, we did the same choke points, have all our witches and wizards up on the high fucking places, spam their WF whatever skills, and you know, make sure Millennium doesn't pass under the bridge and manage to go up. And I think for the next 1+ hour, I think we defended really well. We just didn't really get the chance to attack because we knew as soon as we would attack, they would spawn at the fucking boat or something, and we would have been back to, you know, the same shit.
I mean, if you went out from the choke point and it went bad for you, I think it would have. We could have gotten to your fort again.
Yeah, exactly.
That you didn't do that.
That's why we kind of played it safe. We had a few people who actually wanted to keep pushing and push you all the way out the castle, take care of your whatever respawn point you had. But you know, we didn't want to risk it because you had so many people. And at the beginning, all you needed was like, you know, a small group of 10 to take down the fucking tower because it was so low for a while.
So Lone Wolf, I have a question for you, by the way.
Yeah.
Why did that Zork run away from the base without finishing it when it was at 0.6%?
What Zork? I don't know. I was dead. I mean,
Yeah, a Zork in your guild was running away from Millennium or from Resilience Tent.
I wish he didn't, but whoever that guy is. I wish he attacked the fucking fort.
Are you intentionally leaving people at 0.5%?
No, I think there's a god up there that really hates me.
It's
Are you
like
going to do it
second
again?
week in a row too, right?
Yes. They're giving castles to everyone. But the real question to Lone Wolf, like when you pushed the second gate and you had after like they rebuild the resilience rebuild their base etc. Like at the end, you had all the rooftops on top of the second gate, and when you were pushing, like all your people that were on the roofs, like jumped down and were pushing with the Zerg instead of coming from the rooftops.
We tried to take the rooftop near the fort, but they got killed. That's the thing. Some people were downstairs that pushed while we were trying to take over the rooftop, but it was too slow, and Resilience managed to just respawn and take us out.
Okay, it just looked weird because like people were jumping down for no reason and pushing with
As I
Zerg
said, man,
downstairs.
we don't really have the best experiences in taking out castles by ourselves. It was really good for us. I mean, this siege.
Yeah, okay.
Margulis used to take the remaining 0.5 usually.
Yes.
we need one more wizard to the guild with the ult, something like that.
Just clone Eclipse.
Yeah.
To be honest, at the beginning, we were expecting only Harmony to show up. Especially Enemy was a surprise in the end. We had the feeling Millennium should have been somewhere around, but we weren't sure they were gonna come. And we were already discussing whether, you know, if we could have a very nice 1v1 if only Harmony showed up. And actually,
I'm happy that Millennium came because I don't think so we would have been able to take out Enemy into.
no. If Enemy, of course not, no.
The enemy was curb stomping us 3 the first hour. I mean, it was insane. The choppers at push out was fucked up.
Yeah, but you know, like Addicted as well. I mean, they've had so much money in the 8 weeks. If
they
you
agree.
should ask, or if you should answer, if they improved in anything, it's they probably improved in gear because of all the money they've been getting.
They're asking in my great chat. Ask Resilience who did more work at the castle.
Sorry, would what?
Who did more work at the castle?
What the
Who
fuck does that
did
do?
more
Who
work?
did
I
more
guess.
work at the castle? You know, when we
Whose
were,
pushes were better?
yeah, like it's not it's not about just a push, like overall.
I don't know, man. I haven't really watched the
Yeah, of course,
gates
because
HD.
you were on a fucking roof, right?
Yeah. I was on the top.
Fucking bitch.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, what
Yeah,
else do you want me to be as a
and the
witch?
better question. When both Millennium and Harmony was inside, did you see more Millennium or Harmony players on the roof?
I think
Oh my
Harmony at the beginning for sure. Millennium never really spent much time on the roofs, even at the end. I think Kyo Jinx, one of your Valks at least, he tried to climb the roofs all the fucking time. But he was one of the few guys from Millennium who tried, who kept trying to get up.
Yeah, I must admit we didn't really do on the roofs good, but as I said.
But yeah. I think Harmony, you guys have a bunch of berserkers. I think you have way more than Millennium has.
I think we have had 6 or 7 at this stage.
Well, at least your berserkers make way more of an appearance during the siege.
Of course, because we, after Friday's note, well, we went to fucking Medaya Castle and showed everyone all the berserkers, witches, sorks, and classes like that. How can they jump on the roof?
Yeah.
Like, I think it's pretty normal to do, right?
Yeah. We had.
Am I right, Lone Wolf?
What?
Did you go to Medaya Castle and actually like, okay, you went to Medaya Castle, you wanted a 1v1 situation. Okay, all right, this is fine. Did you, like what Zola said, did you prepare for it? Like, did you know how to get on the roofs and shit like that?
I don't think they even knew before Saturday where they would build.
Can you let him respond?
Look, man, we have gone to Medaya Castle before countless times. We have old guildmates that knows how to get up to the roofs. But our new guildmates,
didn't you say before that you guys don't have experience?
I mean, we haven't done it much. That's the thing. We know those towers to jump on and then jump to the roof. We know that door that leads up to that balcony where you can jump off the first roof and then to the second roof. We know about these, but we weren't really coordinated on the roofs. We were more focused on pushing through the tunnel.
Didn't you learn more than enough from sieging Oldskool with 4 guilds?
Well, much more better than going with an alliance, yeah.
All right, so wait. So Oldskool wiped all four guilds always at the choke point. So you decided that you're gonna wipe at the same point alone.
Well,
am I wrong?
I don't get your point. Resilience and Oldskool are 2 different guilds. Oldskool has
it's still a choke point. It's still a choke point.
I mean, we tried the roofs as well. We didn't only try the choke point, we tried everything.
Yeah, actually, there was one point during the 1v1 at the end where you guys, instead of going on the right roof, a lot of you guys went on the left side.
Yeah.
And you all jumped inside the fucking, I don't know, the small tower thingy. You had like 10 to 20 people there all of a sudden, but then your main raid pushed, and I don't know, you still got wiped. I think those people should have stayed on the roofs and picked up people one by one.
Yeah, those people on the roofs got wiped by your guys. That's the thing. We couldn't hold the roof.
All right, Lone Wolf, you gotta add something to all of this. Because I mean, this conversation was pretty long, and I'm not sure if there's anything left to say from your side.
Just that we used a galley to respawn next to it.
Yeah, we thought so.
It wasn't a flag, it was a galley.
How is it? How long does it take to take it out with another galley?
Another galley?
Yeah. With
I'm
another
not
ship
sure.
or
I
whatever.
usually let like some auxiliary group to handle that, but it doesn't take too long. I'm
You
not
can
sure.
ram it in under 5 minutes.
Okay, yeah, because we only got our galley like, oh my god, okay, I got killed. We only got our galley a few days ago, so we really had no idea.
Question: how smelly was your pants, Lone Wolf, when Harmony was getting close to your base?
Man.
Sorry.
You know,
Just
and now
keep
when
some
we
sauce.
won, I mean, we were at your base as well. I mean, eventually
Of course,
you
we
came.
were at our base. Like, dude,
I mean, you didn't
got
wipe
wiped
us.
inside.
Yeah, but you didn't
We
wipe
got
us once.
we were inside the fucking fort. We were getting wiped by Resilience, and our
No,
defense team saw
Resilience waited 45 minutes. They said it themselves. We surrounded you in the base. We were killing you as you were trying to get outside the base. We had held you there, but you managed to push us out. Then you took out our flag. You took out our second flag, and then you started pushing on us. And you had true good wipes on us, and you took us by surprise at Kusha as well, when half our raid was in the safe zone. So I mean, I'm not saying you did bad or anything, you know, but you didn't really push on our base like after a warm wipe, you know. That's not true.
Yeah, of course we didn't push on your base because when we were finally at your base, odds. I don't know who's the raid there was Resilience decided to go at our base. Like we instantly moved back.
Oh, the decision came
Yeah,
from all the officers combined.
I'm
but-
sure it was pure consent, right?
yeah.
It was pure consent.
Well, I explained to you, so doesn't matter.
Alright.
But Lone Wolf, I'm actually kind of curious. What did you guys expect after you got our base down to 0.5, 0.6? Were you expecting to actually get it?
I'm not sure, to be honest. I sent Bladers, May was ninjas to disrupt. I said to Canyons to shoot at the gate. I'm sorry, field HQ. But it didn't matter much when we couldn't get up there again.
Yeah.
But it's odds.
What was
Odds
actually
is,
happening
is having
in
sex with the
your
girl right now.
side, Luna?
Sorry?
Like when your base was that low, what was actually happening on your side, like in TeamSpeak and so on?
Well, you know, I was the only one together with like one other guy who was back in time, and I was literally, well, not literally, but I was pissing my pants, man. I saw it go down so fast, and the bar was like almost gone, and one by one, the last Millennium guys just went down.
Wait, so like you said before, you wiped the 30 Millennium guys with 2 people?
Yeah, pretty much, and the Watcha, I think the Watcha managed to take down a few as well.
I was mostly the Watcher, trust me.
The
Watchers shooting at like a lot of people that were just focusing the field HQ.
Yeah.
Weren't they
Yeah,
all
a
like,
lot of-
weren't you all literally like bunched up at the back though?
Yeah,
as well,
they
when I was
were, man.
watching, so you were just getting fucked by the whole. I was like, oh my god, spread around, please.
Yeah, we fucked up on that as well. As I said, I would have taken down the Watchers if I didn't know. I mean, I don't even know why Resilience didn't hit our gate. We had a gate. I mean, you can take it down with horse charges, like in
Yeah, we didn't have enough horses there, dude. We
Yeah.
took the teleport without our horses because they were all ripped.
So basically, it was like we thought we were done for, you know. That's why we just ganged up on the field HQ immediately.
That feel when one performance or well tendon could have been turned around for the siege.
Actually, the push when we pushed or we wiped Millennium at our base was the second time I ever used the Will Elixir, man. Whew. Felt good.
Ever?
Sorry?
The second time ever? Or-
Yeah, man. I never used them
What the
before, dude.
Nice.
Fucking
Alright.
2 to 3 million pre-order, man. Fuck that shit.
I'm not sure you guys mentioned numbers yet.
We were 76 at the beginning. We went up to 81 at the end.
We had 68, I think.
65 at the beginning, 68 at the end.
Enemies said they had 68 as well. So was that like agreed upon?
Yeah. Coincidence.
Wait, 76 Millennium?
Yeah, I ran out of that secret thing. I feed my guildmates.
You didn't have like 92 people last week.
Yeah, because I hyped it up really good. But I didn't hype this one up.
Your attendance based on hype?
I won't give up the secret. Sorry. Unless you buy me a boat and a good car, then I'll think about it.
In game, sure.
All right, guys.
I wonder when we get to a point where guilds don't trust odds anymore to make deals.
It's a Malacca and all that shit. I'm gonna go with him next week to take Midia back. He's already promised me a coin flip, so we'll be there.
Yeah, good luck with that one.
No,
maybe this time.
yeah, exactly. He'll change his ways, man. It's not me. It's not him. It's me.
Yeah. We're just hoping for that one time they will think, okay, let's not backstab them.
It's like an abusive relationship. I just keep going back for more.
Yeah. looks bad.
All right, guys. Any shoutouts today?
Shout out to Beerus. I have no idea why. He just said, "Give me a shout out." So there it is.
There's gonna be a dead soon.
Oh,
apparently
she's
the
nice.
Shout out to Moo Moo Fanboy and Techie, the newest streamers on the scene. Good luck, guys.
Shout out to Swiper for staying at 2 a.m. to do a podcast.
Shout out to Zizu Madrapo being an atheist again.
Oh, actually, Lone Wolf, you still here?
Yeah.
Yeah, one question. Gildy just asked me. We had the boat as well, and during the siege, we tried to respawn there as well, but it gave us the message.
Right? That you can spawn on it.
Yeah.
Just spam respawn, it's gonna work.
Spam it?
Luna, Luna, where is odds? So I don't know if we asked this question. I might face.
Yeah, I asked.
He is. He's dating a girl, man. He's busy right now.
Bullshit.
That's bullshit. I mean, he just had a 4-hour siege. Who are you trying to light?
He's probably trying to figure out how did Lone
I'll
Wolf get his
be honest,
backstab
man.
dagger.
He said he wanted to eat some ice cream, so he didn't come. That's the honest answer. He doesn't date girls, man.
One more shout out to Jules for not giving a fuck about the guilds doing sieges and streaming without delay, so everyone else can scout them. Thanks, mate.
Oh Jesus!
I'd like to do a shout out for Stiddy. We had 3 mercs join us today. I thought he was one of them, but he didn't leave the guild afterwards, so I guess he's an actual member.
Shout out for Leviathan for asking for more guilds for Balenos next week.
Yeah, let's turn it into a salt fest. Let's do it.
I think there are not enough
One up.
spots.
Come back, man. We miss you.
Yeah, come to Balenos also. Maybe you will cry like Wiggles.
I told you.
Wanna make a deal there, Wiggles? We can come
yeah.
Balenos as well.
Mate, you've never,
Let's go Balenos, everybody.
Resilience have never betrayed me before. I love it. Let's do it. Fair
I
1v1 at the end. 50 players each. It'll be great.
We can ask enemy to come on Balenos also.
Yeah.
Just don't shoot a cannonball or leave a Discord, because deals that are broken, they'll be broken.
Shout out to Azina and Ernol, the 2 best socks on the server. Sorry, when.
Oh, shout out to Nox because he's Portuguese.
Okay, see, Odds isn't on a date with a girl because he's just messaged me on Discord.
Oh my god.
See, you liars.
Bastard.
You a liar, Luna.
Maybe you are so important to him that he will message you on Discord even on a date.
Push the girl out the car. Wiggles is messaging me.
Actually, Wiggles is the date he wanted to go on.
Oh, yeah. That works too.
All right, guys. It was a great evening today. Thank you all for being here. Shout out to some anonymous guy or a girl who donated today. Thanks a lot. And I don't know. See you all next time, guys. Bye. I'm gonna go sleep.
Later.
But
Good siege there, Faya.
Octo.